Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. These are Jesus' guidelines for dealing with those who sin against us. They were meant for 1. Christians, not unbelievers; 2. Sins committed against you and not others; and 3. Conflict resolution in the context of the church, not the community at large. Jesus' words are not a license for a frontal attack on every person who hurts or slights us. They are not a license to start destructive gossip campaigns or to call for a church trial. Jesus gives an orderly way to handle conflicts with increasing public accountability at each step. We should first appeal to the individual and his or her conscience. If that doesn't work, then the community should be called in, but gradually, first with a few, then more. Jesus urges us to reconcile whatever conflict among believers threatens to damage relationships or the church community, so that all can live in harmony. When someone wrongs us, we often do the opposite of what Jesus recommends. We turn away in hatred or resentment, seek revenge, or engage in gossip, verbal counterattacks, or smear campaigns. By contrast, we should go to that person first, as difficult as that may be. Then we should forgive them as often as they need it. This will create a much better chance of restoring the relationship. This forbidding and permitting refers to the decisions of the church in conflicts. Believers should not need a court of appeals beyond responsible leaders in the church. Ideally, the church's decisions will be guided by God and based on discernment of principles found in His Word. Believers have the responsibility, therefore, to bring their problems to the church, and the church has the responsibility to use God's guidance in seeking to resolve conflicts. Handling problems God's way will have an impact now and for eternity. Jesus looked ahead to a new day when we would be present with His followers, not in body, but through His Holy Spirit. In the body of believers, the church, the sincere agreement of two people in prayer is more powerful than the superficial agreement of thousands, because Christ's Holy Spirit is with them. 2 or more believers filled with the Holy Spirit will pray according to God's will, not their own. Thus, their requests will be granted.